What's up guys, this is KTV lesson number 109, the song When September Ends by Green Day, and first up the songs in standard tuning, and let's get started right away with the intro. And this played 4 times is the whole thing. We started with the first finger on the 3rd on the 2nd string, 3rd finger on the 5th on the 4th string, and now we simply pick 4th string, 3rd string, 2nd string, and then we do it again but a bit faster. So and we do that 4 times, and that's the whole thing. In the beginning of the verse we do that once more. Then we lift the 3rd finger off and put our 2nd finger onto the 4th on the 4th string and do the same thing we just did. Then we lift all of our fingers off and put the 1st finger on the 2nd on the 4th string and 3rd finger on the 3rd on the 2nd string. And then we lift the 1st finger off and do it with the empty 4th string. So we've always got 1 finger on the 3rd on the 2nd string, and then we've got the 5th on the 4th string, 4th on the 4th string, 2nd on the 4th string, and empty 4th string. And that is the first part of the verse. In the irregular second part of the verse we go like this. So what we do now is we put our 1st finger on the 3rd on the 5th string, 3rd finger on the 5th on the 4th string, and pinky on the 5th on the 3rd string. And now we pick 5th string, 4th string, and 4th and 3rd together. So then the 4th, so then 5th, and 4th and 3rd together again. And then we simply add our 2nd finger and put it onto the 4th on the 2nd string. Now we pick 5th string, 4th string, 3rd and 2nd together, 4th string, 5th string, and 3rd and 2nd together. So we get then 4th again. Then we put our fingers on like this with the 2nd finger on the 3rd on the 6th string and the 3rd finger on the 3rd on the 2nd string. We pick the 6th, 4th, 3rd and 2nd together, 4th, 6th, 3rd and 2nd together, and we do that twice. And that's the second part of the verse. The second time we get to this, we go so we again pick the 6th string, 4th string, 3rd and 2nd together, 4th string, so 6th string and 3rd and 2nd together. And then the 4th string again, and then 6th string, 4th string and 3rd and 2nd, 4th string, and then you lift off your 2nd finger and put your 1st finger onto the 2nd on the 6th string, and again go 6th, 4th, 3rd and 2nd. And then 4th once more. So now we put our 1st finger on the 2nd on the 5th string, and we stick to the picking order we used up to this point. So 6th string, 5th string, 3rd and 2nd together, 5th string, 6th string, 3rd and 2nd together. Then we pick the 5th once more, and Then we put our third finger on the fourth string and our pinky on the fourth on the third string, and then we again go fifth, fourth, fourth and third together, fourth, fifth, fourth and third together. Pick the fourth string once more, slide up onto the third and fifth and do the exact same thing. Then we do this again. Then we do this one again. This one again. This one again as well. And now finally something new. We slide up onto the fifth and seventh and do the same thing here. And then we repeat the first part of the verse again. So I'm not 100% sure where the first and the chorus starts because it all has the same flow to it. But I guess you know what I'm talking about when I'm telling you that we're now replacing the single picking stuff with power chords. The only thing that stays the same is this. All the other stuff will be replaced with power chords. We put our fingers in the same position as before, so after having done the single picking stuff, we put our first finger on the third on the fifth string, third finger on the fifth on the fourth string, and pinky on the fifth on the third string. And now we go 8 times down. Then we put our second finger on the fourth on the second string again, 8 times down as well. Then we lift the second finger off again, jump 1 string up with each finger, so now first finger on the sixth string, third finger on the fifth string, and pinky on the fourth string, and 16 times down. And as before, the second time we do it, we go. So after having played this one and this one 8 times each, we again put our first finger on the third on the sixth string, third finger on the fifth string, and pinky on the fifth on the fourth string, 8 times down as before. Then we slide 1 fret down with each finger, so now we've got the first finger on the second and the third finger and pinky on the fourth, 8 times down as well. Then we put our first finger on the second over the fifth and fourth string, 8 times down. Put our third finger on the fourth string and pinky on the fourth on the third string, 8 times down. Slide 1 fret up onto the third and fifth, 8 times down. Then 4 times the third and fifth on the sixth, fifth and fourth string. 4 times the second and fourth on the sixth, fifth and fourth string. 8 times the first finger on the second over the fifth and fourth string again. 8 times the second and fourth on the fifth, fourth and third string. 8 times the third and fifth on the fifth, fourth and third string. And 8 times the fifth and seventh on the fifth, fourth and third string. So we go. The first time, and the second time we go. Now let's get to the last part, which is the solo, and that should sound like this. And first we put our first finger on the 7th on the 1st string and our second finger on the 8th on the 2nd string. Now we pick the 2nd string twice and the 1st string once. And we do that again, so we get then once the 2nd string and once the 1st string. Then we lift the 2nd finger off and put our 1st finger on the 7th over both 2nd and 1st string. Slide 1 fret up onto the 8th. Then we put our 3rd finger on the 10th on the 1st string and still have our 1st finger on the 8th on the 2nd string 4 times down. And then slide down 1 fret with the 1st finger. Now on the 7th on the 2nd string, 3rd finger still on the 10th and 4 times down as well. And the second time we get to this, we pick each of them 8 times down and do that twice. So 8 times this one, then 8 times this one, and then both of them 8 times again. And that's the whole solo, and that's already the whole song. I hope you guys liked this video. Leave a thumbs up if you did. Helps me a lot. Keep on subscribing, and I hope I will see you next time.